Hi there, welcome back to More Creating by Sue. I'm Sue, and today I am going to be doing my plan with me for my September monthly page for my planner. Before I get started on that, I wanted to share with you my website, morecreatingbysue.weebly.com. And the reason I wanted to do that is because today I'm going to be using some stickers from my Google Drive, and gosh, I think these are way back in September. I'm sorry, not September, 2021. I can't remember exactly. But I wanted to show you on the website. If you look over here on the right side, you'll see buttons that can take you to different folders in the Google Drive where you can find all of the past stickers. And once you're in the drive, you can actually search. So if I search for month, then what it'll do is it'll bring up all of my stickers that have the word month, and then you can scroll through and find some stickers that you might want to use. So, and that's what I did here. I'm using these abstract butterfly monthly stickers. I think they're from May, but I'm using them for September because I think the colors are very fall-like, and I just really like them. So that's my website, and each new sticker set is linked on there, and you can also go into the archives this way, or you can go into the older stickers on the side. I have a link for my Plan With Me videos. I have a link for my coffee. So if you want to donate some money for the stickers that I offer, you don't have to, but if you want to, feel free to click there and donate some money to me. And so that's it. Let's get started. So what I've done is I've opened up my month on one page, and this is the abstract butterfly sticker sheet that I'm using. And if you notice on that, it is a PDF file. Some of my stickers from before are only PDFs. Some of them are PDF and Ping, but I don't always include the silhouette. So what I'm going to do with that, because I don't actually keep them either on a file on my computer, so I just have the PDF. I downloaded it and then I pulled it over into my workspace, and what I'll do is I will just get rid of the white space around it by tracing that. And once it's traced, I'm going to fix the tolerance of it, because what it'll do is it'll trace, but you can see here it's got a little bit of it kind of looks a little fuzzy around the edges. If you increase the tolerance, that will take care of some of that fuzziness. If you increase it too much, then you start getting into the sticker itself. So here, I'm okay with that because I'm actually going to be cropping the days of the week off of there, and I want those straight edges. So once I've got the tolerance fixed, I can do trace and detach. And then what that'll do is it'll take all this white from around each of the stickers, and it'll only have the sticker left, and they'll be separated so that I can use them on my planner page. And this is a planner page that I created for me. It's a 1 month on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper that I print out after I do my stickers. And it is also for free in the Google Drive if you want to use that. And what I do is I will handwrite in the numbers, or you can use the numbers here to decorate. It takes a little bit of extra time, but sometimes it's really nice to see it. And because there's so much to cut around, it takes longer for this to trace and detach. So that's why it's taking such a long time. But we just have to be patient, and you can't work on any other part of your page. See, I'm clicking, it's not doing anything. So until that is done cutting, you cannot move forward with that. So while we're waiting for that, I'll show you here. So if you go in and you type September, then it's going to bring up all of my stickers from my Google Drives that have anything to do with September. So this does say 2021 stickers because there are some stickers in there for September. If you scroll down, then you'll see each one out of the folder. So then you can put, yeah, I don't know why it's doing the, oh, because it's got September in there. This is actually a Valentine set, but because it's got September included on it, it's on there. So let's see. There's some marigolds because marigold is the flower for September. So all kinds of, and then we have Halloween coming up. I have a lot of Halloween stickers because Halloween is my favorite. Okay, so this is done now. So what I want to do next is click on this area here and I can move it out of the way and you'll see that, or you could just click on it and press backspace. It'll take it out of there. So the first thing is to change November because we are going into September. And you can play around with your font, change the color, change the font style, whatever you want to do. I'm going to leave it like this. But I am going to grab this part of the sticker here. So let's move this over so we can see what I'm going to do. And I'm going to use my drawing tools to draw a rectangle around that. And then I select both of them. And I'm going to come over here and I'm going to crop it. And it's just going to crop just that piece. So now I can rotate that object counterclockwise. And then I can put that up on top of my page. And I want to send it to the back so that September is in front of it. And you'll see that September is actually, I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. So bring it to the edge here and the edge here. Oops. And then I'm going to pull it down all the way. And then what I'll do is I'm going to take my September, the word September, and then all of the days. I'm just holding down Shift and clicking on each letter. And then I'm going to come over here to my, what is this button? Offset, I'm sorry. I'm going to offset that with just a little bit. I'm going to change this to maybe a 0.03 and then apply that. And then what it's going to do is it's going to offset that, but I'm going to fill that offset in with white. You can choose any color. I just like to do white. It helps those words stand out behind, in front of that colorful background. I'm going to change the line color to match, so that's also going to be white. And then you'll see it kind of just helps it kind of pop out of there. So when you go in and you take out the white, because there's no white space in between the numbers, there's a couple of things you can do. So first of all, let me zoom in so you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my knife tool. Get there to it. I'm going to use my knife tool and I'm going to cut each one of these to separate it. Now another thing you could do is you could do like I did before with this part and add a rectangle. If you do a rectangle, you're going to have this space here. It might be easier, but you're going to have it, well, you're going to have it even with your knife tool, so it doesn't really matter. So let's try that. Let's do this. And we're going to draw across. Actually, we'll go. I'm going to try something. I haven't done this before, so I don't know if it's going to work. So I have my box, right? So now I'm going to come over here to my replicate, and I'm going to replicate that box all the way across to the 18. And it's going to set them right next to each other. If you do duplicate, it's going to duplicate those boxes on top of each other. But replicate puts them right next to each other. And then what I'll do is I'll select all the boxes, hold down Shift and unselect the images, and then I can move my lines over so that they're right on top. And now I can, because they're selected, I can replicate it underneath so that it's there. And let's see if this works. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work or not. So I'm going to select all of them. I'm going to crop it and see. Ugh, I don't think it's going to work. All right, what do we think? Did it work? So I cropped it. So now if I click off of it, oh, it almost worked. Look at that. It's got a few of them that are still together. Oh, the 9 came apart. But some of them are still together. So let's undo. And that's okay. So now let's try the knife tool. So let's see. I'm going to hold down my knife tool. I'm going to hold down Shift. And I'm going to go straight across. And that's going to cut this part down here. Then I'm going to do it again. But this time I'm going to go from top to bottom. And let's see how that, so there's that. But you can see it's got this little part down here. So I don't know. Come up with a way and let me know if you found something that works to get those apart better without all this stuff here. Otherwise, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to handwrite my days in when I print this, because I don't really use this page for much anyway. So it's not like I'm going to refer back to it very often. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's see. We have some, what would you call these? Like header stickers, I guess. And I have a goal, so I'm going to put that over here. And what I'm going to do is once I get these positioned, then I'll remove the ones behind it. Let's see. Memories, next month, notes, birthdays, to buy. We'll put a to buy right here. And it just kind of helps make it a little more prettier for when you print it out. And you can actually change these to whatever you want them to be. So maybe I want a memory section right here instead of important dates, things that I want that pop in my head. Maybe I can do a next month here. And actually, no, we'll take that back off because I have a to pay instead of bills, which is fine. And I have my snap line, or my enable smart snapping, because that gives me those blue lines that helps me line everything up. And we'll do a to do. So now that these are all lined up and ready to go, what I need to do is get rid of the word behind. So I'm going to click on it and I'm going to delete it. Just be careful that you don't click on the sticker. I mean, you can undo it if you do. It's not a big deal. Okay, so next I'm going to select my boxes, because since I'm on my Silhouette Studio, I can change those to match the colors of my stickers very easily by using my little eyedropper color selector. And I think I'm going to go with this color here. So just put it on there and then you'll see that it changed those colors to it. And I could have taken a color out of here and matched it that way. It would have been fine. All right. So on my month page, like I said, I don't do a lot with it. I put some birthdays on it to help me remember birthdays. Sometimes if I have something like that I do maybe once a month, like changing out my air filters, I'll put a little reminder sticker on there. So I know I have someone's birthday is on the 11th, which is on the second Monday of September. So we'll go 1, 2, right here. This is a birthday, the 11th. So I'm going to take one of my little birthday cakes and I'm going to put it there. And I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger. And then I have someone's birthday on the 2nd, which is I'm looking at the wrong calendar, sorry. Let me get back to the right one. The 11th is actually on the second Thursday. The first, so it would be here. So let's move this up to here. I was in August. And then I have another birthday on the 2nd, which is the Tuesday. So let's put that there. Sometimes when you don't have those days filled in, it's a little difficult. But I know that Sunday is the 31st, so that's the 1st and 2nd. That's the 11th. Let's make this a little smaller. And then I'll just write the name of the person on the cake. That's what I do with that. Okay. And then I don't really put appointments on here because I put those on my weekly pages. So I don't really worry about that too much. So now what I can do is I can just start putting some decorative stickers on there. Now I don't really have a lot of decorative stickers with this set because this is just a very functional thing. So what I'm going to do is go back to my stickers and I'm going to find some butterfly stickers because I use the butterfly, see, the abstract butterfly. And I have this one. I don't know what's in here, so let's open that up. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so that's a Hobo Week. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and download that and use those, I think, because it has a silhouette file with it. So I'm going to extract those out. And then I'm going to open up the, oh, you know what, I'm not going to use those because they are not in my color scheme whatsoever. These are pinks and golds, and I want fall colors like oranges and hot pink and that kind of stuff. So let's find something different. So let's do, let me go and do fall, because September is kind of the beginning of fall a little bit. And I should have had this done, but well, I didn't. So there's that. So the other thing you could do, if you're not finding something that you want, just go on and find some images that you can download and use. So let's go to Creative Fabrica, which is one of my favorites. I'm going to go to my downloads and see if I downloaded those abstract butterflies from here. I can't remember if I did or not. So you see I have a lot that I downloaded, but I'm not seeing the abstract butterflies. So let's go here. So So I just typed in abstract butterfly, and what's going to happen is it's going to bring up a lot of choices. And I'm just going to scroll through some of these and see if any of them will look good with my design that I'm doing. These are kind of pretty. These ones are. I like those. Let's see what else we can find. Anything? Just doing really quick because I don't want you guys to be here for too long. You'll lose interest in what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to go back up to those ones that I liked. And where were they? So on Creative Fabrica, if you find something you like, you should click on it. It'll open it in a new tab, but then you can go back and keep looking. I'm going to go ahead and download these. And I accidentally bought a year subscription to Creative Fabrica. They do offer free stickers. You don't have to have a subscription, but I accidentally did it because I didn't realize that the free trial is for, I believe, 30 days or 10 downloads. And I was downloading like crazy. Okay, so we have PNGs, we have JPEGs, and we have PDF. I'm going to use the PNGs. And what's going to happen is these are going to be pretty big PNGs, but it's okay. I'm going to move these off to the side over here where you can't see them. And then I'm going to come over and scroll down a little bit, just kind of get to some blank area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab one of the butterflies and bring it over. It's going to be big. It might take it a minute to load. You'll want to make it smaller. So click on it. Get rid of that red line because that's your cut line. You don't need it. And then make sure that your aspect ratio is locked. And then change either your height or your width of the sticker. And that will make it so that you can use that sticker on your page. And these are okay, really. It's not like I'm too upset with them. I wish they were a little more of this color. So maybe I'll just, let's do orange and pink butterfly and see what comes up. Yeah. Those are kind of pretty. I don't think they would really go either though. Well, I don't know. I'm not really finding anything else, so I guess I'll keep what I have. I don't remember where I got those abstract butterfly stickers from. That's kind of pretty. So, okay, we'll go back and we'll just use what we have. It'll be fine. It'll probably become really pretty. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this one here, and I'm just going to pull over some more that I'm going to try to get them to where they kind of match a little bit better. And like I said, remember, it's going to be, it takes a minute for these things to, look, it filled in this circle here. Let's undo that. It takes a minute for these to load onto your page. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay. So then click it, get rid of the red line. If you resize your images before you pull them over, it does make it easier. It loads much faster. I don't know why this isn't removing the red line. I'm gonna pause this. Okay, sorry about that. It was taking forever, so I just went ahead and put some stickers over here that I'm gonna use, and that way you don't have to wait forever for that to happen. So let's move this here and resize it. Put it there. And this one we're going to put right here. And this one I'm going to move behind this birthday sticker. And then this one, make it a little smaller, and we'll put it right here at kind of the four corners there. And that'll do it really for my monthly layout. That's what I do. Of course, you can put more stickers if you'd like. It's totally up to you. Maybe put this little heart behind the birthday sticker. And I don't use, like I said, I don't use this too much, so I don't really decorate it too much. I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. I'm sorry that it went so long, and let me know if you have any questions on anything that I did. I do try to talk through every step that I'm taking, but I get a little bit long and winded. So have a great day, and I will see you later.